Hey, so I've been meaning to share this weird experience that happened to me and my brother a while back. It was at our grandma's old farmhouse out in the countryside. Man, let me tell you, it's one of those places that gives you the creeps just looking at it. So it all started when we pulled up to the farmhouse. It was one of those warm summer evenings, and the sun was setting behind the distant hills. The creaky old gate swung open with a moan, and we drove up that gravel road that hadn't seen a fresh layer in years. Grandma's place stood there, this weathered two-story farmhouse that felt like it had been around since the dawn of time. We figured we'd crash there for the weekend, get away from the city noise, you know? But things got strange real quick. I'm not saying it was haunted or anything, but the place had this eerie vibe, like it was holding on to secrets. The first night, we heard these weird sounds, like footsteps but more muffled, coming from the upstairs. It was so quiet, you could almost convince yourself it was just the old house settling. But something about it was off. My brother and I, we exchanged glances like, "Did you hear that too?" We tried to shake it off, telling ourselves it was just our imagination playing tricks on us. But then, things got even weirder. The next day, we found old family photos in the attic. Photos that nobody in the family recognized. Strangers in the frames, smiling like they belonged there, but we couldn't put a name to a single face. That night, those sounds came back, and this time, we mustered up the courage to investigate. Slowly, we climbed the creaky staircase, the floor groaning beneath us. We reached the hallway, and the footsteps were louder, more distinct. My brother and I shared another look, both of us wondering what the heck was going on. We followed the noise to one of the rooms, the door slightly ajar. As we pushed it open, the sounds stopped abruptly. The room was empty, but the air felt charged, like something had just happened, something we couldn't see. We searched the whole house, every nook and cranny, but never found a thing. It was like the place was toying with us, playing tricks on our minds. We never did figure out what those sounds were or where those strange photos came from. And you know what? We never found out. We packed up the next morning, leaving that farmhouse behind. It's funny how a place can leave you with more questions than answers. I still get chills thinking about it, wondering what secrets that old farmhouse is hiding, and if we were ever truly alone in there. Anyway, that's our story. Maybe someone out there has an explanation, but for now, it's just one of those unexplainable things that happened in the middle of nowhere. Creepy, right?